representing Gavin Carmichael. Hello everyone, it's good to see you today. Now, as you all know, there are countless traditions and customs being practiced all around the world today. Something you may know very personally. Either you practicing them yourself, or your family, friends, or even colleagues practicing them. Now, here on this college campus, sometimes you see things that you don't really understand. Some customs that you're not too sure about. And with the holiday season coming up, you're at more of a loss. Well, I'm here to clarify some of those more prevalent traditions that you may see all the time in celebrations. Starting with our first tradition, it lies in the month of November. Coming from our friends down south, it is the Hispanic culture. And a very prevalent Hispanic tradition and celebration that they still practice today is the Day of the Dead. Of course, all Hispanics have a linkage back to their Native American ancestors. And with the colonization of the Spaniards, as well as the Portuguese, their cultures were bound to mix. Now, with their mixing came the Day of the Dead celebration. And with the celebration, it is followed by people honoring the dead, being there for them. Originating from Aztec times, the Aztecs, as well as even now, would dress up in colorful skeleton outfits, as well as hang up colorful skulls everywhere. I'm sure some of you have already heard about this, or even celebrated, mainly due to the fact that we live in San Antonio, where Hispanics are the prominent race here in the city. Moving on to end of the year celebrations is Judaism, the religion. Now, just to clarify, with Judaism, there's two different types of Jews, ethnic and religious. They usually celebrate the same cultures, though. And with one cultural holiday that they almost all of them celebrate, and even some non-Jewish, it is Hanukkah. And with Hanukkah, it is an 8-day celebration of food and presents. And every day they light one candle. And those 8 candles symbolize the 8 days that the lantern burned at their temple thousands of years ago. Moving on to Asian culture. Now, with the Asian culture, there is tons of them spread all across the United States. And we know about a lot of their culture due to Western media presenting them to us. The one celebration that is more predominant than all the other ones is the Lunar New Year. Now, I know, don't get me wrong, not all Asian cultures celebrate this tradition. Or I guess you call it celebration. But majority of them do. And it being so prevalent, it's able to spread into our culture and others as well, in Europe, South America, even Africa. Now, with this celebration, they usually have parades going on, as well as fireworks going off everywhere. And usually, or almost always, the theme has to do with the year of the animal. It being either a dog, a snake, anything, even a dragon. Now, with these very prevalent celebrations out of the way and holidays, I'll get to the cultural customs that you guys see on this campus a lot. Either being from acts to what they wear. Now, some things like meditation, for instance. A lot of cultures celebrate it. Well, it's most of the time religion that intertwines with culture for it to become an actual celebration that is always done. It being the religions the religions that it comes from are usually Eastern, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, and even Islam. Now, for the main platter of cultural customs is, even us, Americans celebrating, we don't even realize it, is clothing. Clothing is usually not from the religion, but actually from the culture that intertwines with the religion, and they follow it. They just take a hold of it. I mean, not always. Like Judaism, they wear the yarmulke, at least males do, which is a small cap on the back of their head, which is actually in their tradition, religiously. But for, say, Muslim women wearing hijabs, they actually wear it due to the culture intertwining with the religion. Nowhere in the Quran does it say that women should wear hijabs or burqas. an understanding of what cultural customs are, or at least the ones you may see all the time, I'd like to have a closing statement. Now, there are many different ways to practice cultures. People choose how to do things, and they go out on it. And that just goes to show that we all need to keep an open mind. That we can't just close out, because they're always going to be there, and there's only going to be more and more intertwining of cultures. And now, with that thought in mind, all of you, everyone here, even you on the computer, should appreciate this and should celebrate these cultures, at least try to, with these people. Because you never know what you yourself might pick up and truly enjoy. All of you, I just want to thank you for coming, and thank you, computer.
Word. It would be like that. And it wasn't recorded.
That was kind of shitty, but like, whatever, it's good enough.
Yay, that happened.
Finally, fuck me.
You're like, and you can't.
Dana pick us up.